Well, good morning. I'm going to give you a little closer look at what I'm up against with this exhaust manifold. Uh, as you can see, this is where it's broken half, and there's pieces missing here. This is the preheat chamber, which is cast around the exhaust manifold all in one piece for preheat to the carburetor. I apologize a little bit for the noise, but this is definitely outside work, and I live right on the highway, so I have to live with it. So first, you can see when I move it apart, turn it over, I'll get both. Here's a better view of the preheat chamber around the manifold. And as you can see, I have to cut part of that preheat chamber away here and here. So first I can get at welding the exhaust manifold part together. One thing I have going for me is the cast iron appears to be quite thick and in good condition versus somewhere they are corroded down to paper thin. So here the preheat chamber is already cracked up to this opening. So my plan is to take this cover off and make a cut through here to take that part of the preheat chamber off so I can get at the inner part of the manifold to weld it. And the other day I already heated all four of these up considerably, and to my surprise every one of them broke loose with just heating them once. So I'm going to take this cover off, and then I'm going to cut up through here to take this part of the preheat chamber out of the way. Once again, I apologize for the noise, but it's in the morning when the traffic is heavy and there's not much I can do about it. And we all know that that's asbestos. So here you can see where the crack comes all the way up to here, and now I'm going to cut it through here so that I'll be able to get at this part of the manifold for welding it together. Now you can see with that cut out of the way how it's exposed, so I'll be able to get at it here to weld it. Feels kind of bad making more pieces first before I can start putting it back together. as if it ain't in enough pieces. Now I have to go at cutting this part of it away to get it at, to be able to get at this side of the manifold. Now you can see I'll be able to get around to this side of the manifold for welding it together. I'm going to line the two up now. Now with this somewhat lined up here and those pieces cut out of the way so I can see everything, somehow it doesn't look quite as intimidating to weld it back together. I think my plan is going to be have a big channel to bolt them to, clamp it to, mimicking the cylinder heads to line it up, and that's what I will do to start the welding process. So I've been working on making my fixture for lining the manifold up for welding it, and you can see I have to get 3 more 5/8 inch threaded rods to put in to clamp it good and tight. So like I say, it doesn't look quite as intimidating now to repair this, but it all depends how the cast iron welds. One other note, you can see on this manifold there's little weep holes. You can see the one on this port and the one on this port. I'm sure they're on, oh, you can see that one too, and oh, and there that one is too. So they have weep holes to let moisture out, but I would never trust those because they probably just get plugged up with carbon, I would think. Here you can see the manifold from this angle. Like I said, it looks a lot less intimidating now. And here's the water manifold that I'll probably be working on cleaning up and installing while I'm waiting for my welding rods to show up. So we'll see you. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.